Hello everyone, I'm Sheila Theberge. I want to welcome you to another gallery show here at Salem Access TV. This time it's a group show from artists from Art Salem. We have 16 people showing at least 3 pieces of work, and it's a wonderful combination with a very varied theme to it. I hope that some of you will be able to come to our opening on July 25th from 5 to 7 p.m. Hope to see you there. I want to congratulate both you, Penny Norris, and you, Bobby Bush, for co-chairing this wonderful art exhibit that we're having. How did you find 16 artists that were willing to participate in this?
I actually left that to Bobby since I was away. When I came back from my vacation, come to find out we had 16 people.
Yeah.
So how'd you do it?
Yeah, we sent out a letter in our regular minutes to the Art Salem members, and then we also put in the paper a call to artists. People that wanted to join Art Salem could become a member and also be a participant in the show.
So that's wonderful. We've gotten some nice new members. I hope.
And a good collection of work, a lot of different pieces.
Now, I'll start with you, Bobby. You were the first acting chairman of Art Salem, so you're a charter member.
Yeah.
And how do you see our group going? How do you think what's our progress in your opinion?
Well, we've come a long way in the past couple of years since our inception in June '93, and we've done a lot. We've accomplished a lot in terms of music and the arts, getting people involved, and I've made a lot of great contacts and friends, and it's a great network, and I think that's probably the strongest suit, for Art Salem moving ahead. It's a great way for artists to come together.
I knew you would say that. Tell us a little bit about your work. Now, you've been doing all of this experimental photography.
I do a lot of non-traditional photography. This piece here is one of my portraits that I've done. It's a black and white photograph, and then it's hand painted with photo oils. And I've done quite a few pieces like this. And this is just one type of non-traditional work I do. And you do a lot of work with Polaroid too. Do a lot of work with Polaroid transfers, liquid emulsions. I paint on the photos. I put photos on fabric. A lot of different what you wouldn't normally think of as straight photography. How do you get your ideas for doing these things? I don't know.
Just creative type, huh?
Yeah. And the one body of work that I have is of the beach, and those are really lovely photos.
That's right. I saw that exhibit. It was wonderful. Now, Penny, show us what you have here.
I decided a few years ago to start doing my own Christmas cards finally. So this was my first one from Christmas of '93. And I have done it for 3 years now to make it a tradition.
I see the little kitty down there.
Yeah, cats are kind of my thing. So every Christmas card will have a cat in it somewhere.
Now, you're a Maine native. How
That's
did you happen to decide to come to Salem?
By way of an ex-boyfriend. I ended up in Massachusetts, and he's long gone. I've stayed and really like the Salem area, so that's why I'm here. It reminds me of home, I think.
Well, you've done a lot of work for Art Salem behind the scenes, because you designed the newsletter that we had. You edited that, and now you have your own studio.
That's right.
Yeah, and what do you call your?
My studio is called Sundance Design Studio, and I do graphic design and decorative painting, and I'd really like to get into furniture painting.
I think there's quite a feel for that now.
I like handwork as opposed to working on the computer, so and I'm sort of trying to find my niche, and I think that could be it.
Well, I hope you find it. It's been wonderful having you both here, and I congratulate you both on the marvelous job you've done organizing this.
Thank you.
Really a lot of hard work, I know. So it's great.
Okay.
How do we do Marjorie? Marjorie Gershaw, welcome to Art Salem.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, nice to have you as a new member. I think you'll find we're a lively group. Tell us a little bit about your artwork here.
Well, this is Good Harbor Beach in Gloucester. It's a watercolor. And
how long ago did you paint that?
This is about a year ago, I think.
Very nice. I like the frame too. It's very nicely put together. Do you prefer working in watercolor?
Well, I also paint in oils. I like both. I started as an oil painter.
And do you find that watercolor is a little more difficult than oil?
It is. It's unforgiving.
That's right. If you make a little mistake with watercolor, that's it, right?
You're stuck with it.
Yeah. And with oil, you can...
You can move the paint around. You move anything around. Right.
Makes it a little bit easier. I think that watercolor is really an intellectual medium. You have to really think about it before you start. Now, you're not from Salem.
No, I'm a Peabody resident.
And you studied with several teachers in the area?
Yes, all North Shore teachers over the years.
That's great. Is there anyone particular who influenced you in your art?
Perhaps Richard Gibney many years ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with his work. Is
Well,
he
was from Rockport, and he was an interesting personality, and got me to perhaps loosen up a little bit.
Yeah. Bring out the creative part
Right.
of you, huh? What about subject matter? Now, you've done a beautiful seascape here.
I do mostly landscapes and some seascapes.
Have you tried florals at all? Have you?
Very little. I don't do too much with florals.
Well, it was very nice having you here, and I
Well,
hope
thank
people
you.
will come and see the rest of your work. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Peggy Toohey, nice to have you with us. You're a new member of Art Salem,
Yes.
and this is one of your paintings that we're going to have in our group show.
That's right.
And what do you call this?
This is called Bullfight in Mexico, and it was a lot of enjoyment doing it. I got into the characters in the background, and
Very good
I
detail work,
really
yeah.
liked it.
Very nice.
thank you.
Nicely framed, too.
Thank you.
And have you been painting long?
Actually, about 10 years, and it was kind of a tragedy that brought me into art when I lost my youngest daughter. And I tried to keep busy and working part-time, and I happened to take a course at school, and from there I've had several art teachers, and I've gone on to Rose Coffin, who's my present teacher.
I know Rose.
You know
Yeah,
Rose?
yeah.
Yes, she's wonderful.
Oh, that's good.
Still enjoy her.
And what do you enjoy doing as far as subject matter? How do you decide what you...
I like every subject. I like to keep trying new things and new challenges.
It seems as though you enjoy a lot of detail. You have a lot
I
of
do.
detail in there.
Yes, I'm sort of a realist.
Yeah. How long would it take you to paint something like that?
Oh, if I really want to rush something, I could probably get it done in a week.
Well, it's nice having you here, and I hope
Thank
people will
you.
come and see our show.
I hope so, too.
Thanks. Well, Deborah Feldman, welcome to Art Salem's group show.
Thanks, Sheila.
Yeah, you're a relatively new member, huh? You've been a member?
Pretty new,
Yeah.
maybe a few months.
Yeah, and what do you think of our group?
Oh, I think they're a great group.
That's good.
Everybody's very supportive of
Yeah.
whatever medium you're in. Oh,
Yeah.
they're very interested in what you're doing,
Yeah.
and everybody's got an idea, and
You've been able to network with
a
the
little
group?
bit, yeah. It's really been fun, and just in general, the people are just so nice. You know, it's hard to believe that in the art community, which gets such a bad rap for needing an attitude adjustment.
Yeah.
No attitude adjustment necessary. It's really great.
Nice to have you say that. Tell us a little bit about this piece.
This was a real labor of love. It's a lithograph, 3 individual pieces. The faces of the composers are done in harsh black and white, printed, of course, not in black and
Yeah,
white.
printed in orange, red orange.
And their sheet music, which you could actually put this up on your piano and play. It's their real music, straight out of a book. Each one of them came out of a kid's book. So they showed the artist that did the music in photograph. Of course, not Bach, but for Beethoven and for Tchaikovsky, they were photographs done in very harsh light. So I was able to translate that harsh light into straight black and white with no shadow. And you see the title, For Elise, was written for a child instead of For Elise, which is the accurate name of it. And so each piece came out of a kid's book, so it's very simple fingering for the music, as simple as you can get if you're Beethoven.
You're here today.
Yeah, me
And,
too. I can't wait.
Yeah, great.
Well, thanks a lot.
Yeah, our
and
viewers will enjoy your work, I'm sure.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Hi, Rick.
Hi.
Rick Shenad, welcome to Art Salem.
Thank
You're
you.
a relatively new member.
Yes.
Yeah, and now you've shown your work before. This isn't your first.
This is the first.
Is that right?
Yes.
That's incredible. With
Yes.
this beautiful, beautiful work that you have here.
Well, I didn't really want to start showing the work until I had enough pieces together that I could really,
Yeah, that's good thinking.
show a collection of work.
When I first saw this, I was positive it was an enlarged photograph. I am just amazed that this is pencil.
Yeah. Well, that's what a lot of people say.
Oh, definitely.
And I try to actually surpass a photographic image.
Yeah.
You know, I really strive, push myself as far as I can.
Now, did you start out with something this size to copy from, or did you start out with a smaller,
Small
much
picture.
smaller picture?
Very small picture.
And when we say pencil, you must use special pencils for this. It's not just a regular...
Regular pencil.
Regular, like
Yes.
a regular HB or
This is a number 9B.
Very soft.
9B and darker.
Very soft,
That's
yeah.
why it looks darker.
And what do you work on? Is that illustration board?
Bristol.
Bristol board.
Yeah.
And it looks like a very fine-grained Bristol board.
I use plate finish smooth so that I can create the textures
Yeah.
instead of
Yeah.
the paper dictating that
It's
to
really
me.
incredible.
But this one here, I did have some trouble with the texture of the paper, and I really
Yeah.
had to fight with it to create my own texture.
Yeah, well, erasing too is, when you erase that, that makes a whole different thing on,
Sure
on
does.
Bristol board.
And
So
erasing
when
is a
anything-
tool
Yeah.
for me. It's
Yeah.
not a way to get rid of mistakes.
Yeah,
It's a way
and
to
you do the
enhance the
highlights
image.
and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah, very good.
No, I'm doing recreation, and I'm having photos taken.
Yeah.
And that's what this look is for. I'm going to be the lucky guy on the cross.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So,
Wish we had more time to talk, but our
Well, that's okay.
time is up.
I
Thank you
enjoyed the
very much for
time.
coming.
Thank you.
Great. Well, Teddy DeCanio, welcome to our Art Salem show.
Hi.
Nice to have you here.
Nice to be here.
And now you've been a member of Art Salem for quite a while.
What, a year, 2 years?
You and your mom.
Couple- Yeah.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes.
It's nice to have some family members as part of Art Salem. Tell us a little bit about your piece here.
Okay, this is a London plane tree. That's a species that originated in the States. It's a cross between a European tree and an American tree, and off the top of my head, I can't remember what the two species are, but now it's an established species of itself. I took it at the Arnold Arboretum.
Oh, they have wonderful
Yeah,
work
yeah,
there.
beautiful place.
Really beautiful.
Yes.
And what kind of a camera?
Let's see,
do
that
you
was
use?
taken with my Zenza Bronica S2-120. That's one of these big old heavy things that you look down in the top.
Oh,
And gives you 120 size
120
film, about
film,
two.
yeah, square. It
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
out
Negative
square.
is about 2 1/4 by 2 1/4.
Yeah.
And what's nice about it is with the larger negative, you can blow it up more. And that particular kind of camera has a very sharp, very good lens.
Certainly is. It's beautiful. You have wonderful contrast in there.
Yeah, that partly was luck. It's
Yeah.
the tree itself has this mottled appearance, and the sun was
And the
just
sun was
right.
just right, yeah.
So that you got this
So light and
this
dark.
dappled effect.
Yeah, beautiful. Do you like nature mostly for subject matter? Or?
I like a lot of it. Yeah, I do nature. I do some of people. I like waterscapes if I can do it. I do among people. I do a fair number of children, and parades and such like that.
I'm sorry we have to cut this short. It's been a pleasure having you here,
Okay.
and I hope people will come and,
Yes,
and see
okay.
this show because we have a variety of work here that
Oh, yeah,
I'm
okay.
sure everyone will enjoy. Thanks again.
Okay.
Paul Brass, welcome to Art Salem's group show.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you have some very unusual work here.
Abstract stained glass work.
Yeah. How did you get interested in stained glass?
I took an evening course at Marblehead High School about 15 years ago, and I caught on very quickly, and took a couple of sessions, and after that I just went basically on my own.
Yeah, color is very, very nice.
Thank
It's
you.
too bad our viewers can't see it, from this angle, we'll have to have some shots with the light behind it, but
Sure.
it's very, very nice. The colors are gorgeous.
Thank you.
Do you ever do any three-dimensional work in stained glass?
Any what?
Three-dimensional work?
Yeah, I do projects like jewelry boxes and different freestanding things, yeah, a little of everything. Do lamps, so a little of everything.
Are you a Salem native?
Sure.
And you went to Salem schools then?
No, actually, well, I've lived here about 10, 12 years. I come from Peabody.
Oh, I see, yeah. And have you gotten to know some of our at Salem members? since you-
Tonight I am. It's a little gathering.
A lot of fun, huh?
It is, a lot of very
Yeah.
nice people here.
Do you have a favorite piece of your own work here?
Not, I have a much larger piece at home with a lot more involved in a different style at home. That's my favorite piece.
Yeah,
I wouldn't put that on show. I wouldn't want to sell that piece.
You don't want to power them.
No, it's
You know, sometimes women feel as though these paintings are, you know, like little children. They don't like to power.
I'm not, no, not that much, but I'm willing to sell pretty much everything, but,
Oh,
but
that's
not
good.
much.
Good. Do you ever have trouble deciding? Sometimes you have 2 or 3 pieces going. Do you ever have trouble deciding what you want to do next, or?
I always have something on the back burner. There's pretty much, you can do pretty much anything with stained glass.
Yeah.
And there's always something going on, either for a gift or somebody, or a project or a commission or something. There's usually something happening.
Yeah.
Just a matter of me decide what I want to do and when.
Well, I wish we had more time to talk, but our time is up. Thanks for coming,
Thank
and
you.
I hope people will come and see this show.
Me too.
They'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
Gail Lerman,
Yes.
welcome to the Art Salem Show. Nice to have you and your work here.
Thank you.
How long have you been painting?
About 10 years.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
And mostly in watercolor?
Well, I started in oils, and I got allergies to the oils, and I switched to watercolor about 3 years ago, and I love it.
Oh, that's great.
It's clean and it's fun
And it's fast.
It's fast.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Tell us a little bit about this. Painting.
This is Revere Beach, and this is Revere Beach probably in 1935, the way it was many, many years ago. And I've been doing a lot of research on the old Revere Beach, basically because I got funded by the Revere Cultural Council
Wonderful.
to do a watercolor of Revere in the olden days. And
So where will this hang? When,
Revere City Hall.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So we're fortunate. We're going to have it first.
Yes.
Our viewers can
Yes.
come and see this this nice painting first.
I've been practicing, and I have done a lot of small ones, and I'm sort of just putting together ideas and designs and trying to decide what I'm going to do for the large one.
Very,
And,
very
I'm
good.
going to be painting this at the beach Saturday and Sunday. I'm
Oh.
part of the Centennial with the Centennial celebration with the MDC on the beach.
They have all
And,
kinds of activities there, don't they?
They do,
Yeah.
yes.
Will you be the only artist, do you think?
I'm the only artist on the program.
I see.
I could very well not be the only artist. There may be, 20, but I'm the only artist on the MDC program.
What do you have planned for your next painting? Do you have something in mind?
Not yet.
One thing at a time.
One thing at a time. I
First
have a
things-
lot of work in front of me with this, but it's a challenge. It's a lot of fun.
And you're an art therapist.
Yes, I go into nursing homes, and I go into a nursing home with a completed painting, and I bring with me a sketch of that painting, and I repaint it for the residents.
Oh, I bet they're fascinated by them. It's so wonderful.
they kind of don't really know what I'm doing when I go in there, because the whole idea behind it is that they're going to paint also, and they don't know this.
So they
And
find out. You
they
surprise
find
them.
out,
I wish we had
yeah.
more time to talk today, but
I wish we
hope
did,
some
too.
people will come down and see your original artwork.
Okay, well,
Great. Thanks for coming.
you. Thank you very much.
Janice Condon, welcome to our Art Salem Group Show. It's nice to have you here. You're a fairly new member for
I
Art
am.
Salem.
Brand new.
Yeah, well, I hope you'll come to some of the meetings and get acquainted with everybody, because
Yes.
we have a wonderful group of people. Yeah. Now, have you been painting very long?
For years and years. Since I was probably about 9 years old,
Oh, that's
I started.
wonderful. So you've always had that talent.
Yes,
that-
I always enjoyed it.
Great. Now, you've done a watercolor portrait. That is very, very difficult to do. How
Well,
long
I've
did you work on that?
This particular painting, probably, I don't know, about 2 weeks maybe I worked on it.
Very nice. Your color is very nice. Did you work
Thank
from a photograph?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And do you like watercolor the best?
I just recently started painting in watercolor.
Wow.
I painted in oil for years.
Yeah, and you switched to
And-
watercolor.
Well, I hadn't painted for a while, and I was drawing, and then I said, I don't know, I want to try something different.
Yeah.
So I took a class at Montserrat College of Art, and I really enjoy it. I love it. Kind of got me a little bit motivated because it was something new, it was a little
Yeah,
bit
it
different.
takes something like
Yeah.
that. Sometimes you get a little bored with what you're
Right,
doing. Yeah.
right.
Do you have a favorite painting here in the show? That is
Probably
your
this one.
favorite? Yeah. Now, are
Probably.
these relatives?
Yes,
or-
it's my father and my nephew.
Oh, how
Yes,
nice.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. Portraits have always been my favorite anyway, so.
When you work on something like that, is there a point in time where you say, gee, I think I'm done? Or do you always, you know, sort of, oh, I should do a little bit more, and I should add this?
Well,
or-
I usually let it go for a day or two and then go back and
Look
look.
at it, yeah.
Because something will stand right out.
Right. That
You know,
happens a lot.
sometimes you get too close to it and you can't see the mistakes anymore, so you just leave it. And then finally, when you go back after a couple days and there's no more,
Well, I wish
no more
we had-
major mistakes, you
wish-
still see some later down the road.
I wish we had more time to talk about this, because you've done a nice job.
Thank you.
Looking forward to the opening and
Yes,
seeing
that'll
your
be
other
fun.
pieces, seeing your other work. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Jim Baldwin, so nice to have you here.
Thank you, Sheila.
I'm happy that you finally joined Art Salem. I've been trying to get you to join for a couple of years now. Finally got you, so
Yes.
that's great. We don't have any of your artwork to show tonight. What's the problem here?
Oh, nothing, it's just not done, that's all.
Oh, well, you better get busy.
I'm working on it, right.
Now, are you a native to Salem? Are you a
No,
Salem
no,
person?
but we've lived here 30-some-odd years.
Yeah, so they're practically a native then.
Right.
Yeah, and you and your wife were both active in community affairs, if I remember.
Yes, Helen,
Going-
right?
Yeah, Helen going way back. The Citizens Council for Public Schools
Oh,
years
that's right,
ago,
yes,
yeah.
yes. That goes
And,
back a few.
And now you you have your own design studio.
Yes.
And what kind of work do you do?
Graphic design.
Mm-hmm.
We are designers of advertising and brochures.
And what are some of the things that you've done recently?
Let's see, well, more recently, we've been in the business of environmental graphic design. We're doing a sign program for Cape Cod Hospital. We've been doing that for the last couple of years. That's an ongoing project. Brochures. We just did a facility brochure for a company in Boston that tears down buildings. That was kind of interesting.
So it's very varied.
Yes,
Your
oh,
work
yes.
is very varied. Do you find it difficult to go from your commercial or graphic design into the fine arts?
Yes.
And,
Right, it is.
How do you get in the mood for that?
I have a different room for it.
Oh, that helps.
I try and get away from the computer because now,
Yeah.
you know, the graphic design is all computer.
Sure.
We don't even have a drawing board anymore.
Are you on the internet?
No.
I think commercial art is stressful. It must be, because you have things that you have to get out, and you have a deadline.
Yes.
And the fine art must be a lot less stressful for you.
Well, it is. It's a relaxing thing, but it's. I find myself working hard at it too,
Well,
only
that's
because I don't work that much at it, or I haven't over the past years. Last year was a little slow, and last fall I did a lot of little watercolors.
Oh, that's-
And Polly, my daughter Polly, gave me a watercolor set for Christmas,
How nice.
which I had never
Yeah,
used.
get you started.
It got me started, and I
hope we'll see some of those in the show.
I enjoy doing those. Not this show, another show. I'm going to have another one
Oh, great, great.
of watercolors.
Yeah, I wish we had more time to chat, but our time is up.